Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sah Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Om Samasta Kalyane Niratam Karunamaya Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram. Om Antarjyotir Bahir Jyotihi Pratyak Jyotih Parat Paraha Jyotir Jyotir Swayam Jyotihi Atma Jyotir Shivosmyaham. Hari Om. Salutations to all. So today, first half of the day is Naraka Chaturdashi. Shubha Naraka Chaturdashi to everyone. Naraka is hell, and in Naraka one goes through many different types of yatana, it is called, punishments or sorrows for whatever negative karmas have been done. And so, apart from fear of death, one of the greatest fears that one has is this Yama yatana of the sufferings in Naraka. So, the festival of Deepavali has a very deep connection to Yamaraj. We generally don't associate the festival of Deepavali with Yamaraj because of the false conditioning in our mind that Yamaraj is inauspicious, death is inauspicious, and we are talking about light, hope, celebration, enjoyment. But when will life be truly a celebration? When we follow Dharma. Yamaraj is Dharmaraj. He does Nyaya. He is the one who ensures that the jiva gets the karma phala of the actions. As per the motive of the action, the result will come. So, if we have to make our life truly a celebration, we have to follow dharma. And also, when we know that our time is limited, will we not make the best use of the time? Think about that. Suppose you go abroad somewhere or anywhere, vacation. The trip is for 7 days, let us say. Then in those 7 days, one will try to make the best of it. See the places, see the local food, meet the people, enjoy in the unique ways which are available there, gain some knowledge, everything. In 7 days, one will try to jam pack. One does not spend time just like that. And as each day comes, as it comes closer to getting completed, then the inquisitiveness and the drive, the zeal to explore, it becomes much more. So one wants to make the best of it. In this life, our time is limited. But one of the greatest tricks that Maya plays with us is I have long time. I have enough time left with me. Because the notion that one has is I will die only after I become old. Body can drop any moment. Karma is over, body will drop. Whatever is the prarabdha of that body, when it is over, it will just drop. Whatever is the age, gender, health, doesn't matter. Body will drop. So if I remember, Yama also means to control. So if I remember that I must control my senses and my mind and make the best use of this opportunity, live in a dharmic way and evolve, then every moment life is a celebration, death also is a celebration, and life after, if it is there, if that jiva has not yet realized the self, then that also is a celebration only. So that's why Yamaraj is remembered, to help us to live in Sanyam. In Yoga Shastra, the first two disciplines, that second discipline is Yama. So first discipline is Yama. Yam, Niyam, then Asan, Pranayam, Pratyahar, Dharana, Dhyan, Samadhi. Yam is the foundation. In that Satya, Ahimsa, Brahmacharya, Asteya, Aparigraha, that will come. So the idea here is that celebration and Yama. So Naraka Chaturdashi is to tell us that if our 10 senses, mind, intellect, memory, ego, totally 14, if these 14 are not controlled, we just live anyhow, pleasing the senses, doing any adharmic things or doing anything which is, may not be adharmic but may not be very conducive for our growth, or it may not be that which is beneficial to our senses, our mind. It's just some pleasure, but it may be harmful. Tamasic pleasure, that is called. Then our life will be hell. So many do's and don'ts that the scriptures give is not to restrict our freedom, it is to make us truly free. Because if we follow those do's and don'ts, our potentials will manifest in a different way and we will realize who we are truly. So it is not to restrict at all, it is actually to liberate us. Discipline actually frees a person. Even simple thing, if you think about it, if there is a routine, morning I wake up at 6 o'clock, I take bath, get ready by 6:30, do the meditation, go for exercise by 7:15, 7:30, come back, have breakfast, go for work. If there's a set routine, mind doesn't have to think too much, procrastination will not happen. And then what am I feeling today? Should I do this? Should I do that? Nothing. One discipline is set, fat, it will do. So what needs to be done will get done. And the mind then can be applied on other things where the decision making capacity is required, not in the essential things, not in the routine regular things that anyway need to get done. So discipline actually will free us, and that's why Yama Chaturdashi, Naraka Chaturdashi is very important. It comes one day before Deepavali. Amavasya is the next day. So in Amavasya we will see the significance tomorrow, but this is a preparation for Amavasya. If 14 aspects of our personality, subtle body, are controlled, then life is a celebration. So let us not associate Yama with inauspiciousness. We should associate Yamaraj with auspiciousness, with celebration, with dharma, with gratitude. He gives the results of our karma. And for a spiritual seeker, Yamaraj can only bring more curiosity. Okay, let us see what happens at the time of death. All the spiritual sadhana that I have done to detach from the body, to control the senses, to make the mind pure, to surrender the ego, all these, the test of it comes at the moment of death. How detached am I from this, and am I able to eject out of this body? And even after ejecting out of the body, am I able to move ahead and not keep being attached to the body and struggle to move out from this phase of life? So for a seeker, it will bring curiosity, it will bring It's like a challenge. Let us see how much is my spiritual growth. At that point, one will know. Very clearly, one will know. And what will happen at the moment of death. One studies, one understands, one reflects. So, Naraka Chaturdashi is meant for this. And so, here on this day, what do? We chant, we remember Yamaraj, 14 names of Bhagwan Yama is what we chant on this Chaturdashi. So 14 Chaturdashi is the Tithi and then 14 names of Yamaraj. And not only we remember Yamaraj, we also offer Tarpan to Yamaraj for the Pitrus, that wherever they are, whatever state they may be in, may they attain Sadgati, may they have uh, food, water, whatever basic things are required, may they evolve higher. So Tarpan is offered, and one feels grateful to the ancestors for the glorious culture that they have uh, passed on to us. So these are the 14 names. I'm just going to share here on the screen. This was there in the PPT that was shared. So let us chant these 14 names together. Yamaya Dharma Rajaya Mrityave Chantakaya Cha Vaivasvataya Kalaya Sarvabhutakshayaya Cha औदुम्बराय दघ्नाय नीलाय परमेष्ठिने वृकोदराय चित्राय चित्रगुप्ताय वै नमः. So we pay our respects to Yamaraj, remember him, and if we remember every single day that I should live in a dharmic way and my time is limited, then I will not waste time. Bhagavan Krishna also says that Anityam Asukham Lokam Imam Prapya Bhajasvamam. Having come to this world which is ephemeral, Anityam, Asukham, there is no real happiness here, there is only temporary pleasure. Then what to do? Bhajasvamam, you remember the Lord. In the limited time that we have, if we realize the unlimited, that is the best use of the time. So many Mahatmas, they have shown us their life itself is a lamp. It throws light on how to live, how Gurudev lived, how Tapan Maharaj lived. So many great Mahatmas, how they have lived. Their entire life is an example for us, and that's why we call them illumined, enlightened, awakened to the self. So, Yamayatana, may we not go through Yamayatana, may we not go through the sufferings in hell. Ramana Maharshi used to say that this body identification is Naraka. To think I am this body and this limited jiva, that is Naraka. Because after that comes the ego and the attachments and then sorrow and adharma and all those things are consequent results of this avidya. I don't know who I am. I think I am the body, mind, intellect. That is Naraka. The moment we identify that I am this, Naraka started already. So it is not that Swamiji does Naraka exist. Really, will all this happen? You will be fried like a pakoda and then you will be nailed and then your skin will be peeled and so many things which are given there. See, those who have Shraddha in the Shastra, Adhidaivik Loka, there are lokas, there are realms of consciousness which exist. And karma will give karma phala. One will go. But it is not like a eternal damnation where one will suffer eternally. Karma will give karma phala. Karma phala is limited. When it is over, one comes out of that. It is actually a process of reformation. The person is made to realize that why should I do negative karma? Why should I do adharmic things? Why not follow the dharmic aspects and live the life more happily? It's meant for that transformation. So now Shraddha, when it is there, those lokas exist and the jiva goes. Those who don't have that Shraddha or those who still have a doubt, we don't know whether that exists, here and now. The Naraka is there even right now. The moment we feel I am this Jiva, Naraka started. So Papa means that. What is Papa? That which makes us forget who we are and makes us do wrong things. Attachment is Papa, ignorance is Papa, getting distracted and compromising is Papa. Like that, if we understand what is Papa, which makes us fall below human dignity, that is called Papa. So, if a person understands that my human dignity means I have buddhi, and this buddhi is helping to make vivek, discriminate between right and wrong. If that discrimination goes, then I have fallen below human dignity. And if I question that there's nothing called right and wrong, what is wrong if I drink alcohol? What is wrong if I eat non-vegetarian food? What is wrong if I even take away somebody's money? Everybody is doing corruption, I will also do. Then buddhi we are not using, we are not applying. Then that papa will bring its own consequences in this life also and life after also. So papa is not just that, okay, somebody is telling, so there's a list of 10, 15 things that if you do this, then that is papa. Those are guidelines given for us to know, okay, what is right, what is wrong. That's a collective wisdom. So many generations of people have lived and understood by their experience and by the divine grace also, that how should one maximize one's opportunity here, that if having got a human birth, what should I do? And no matter what I have done so far, how I have lived so far, it does not matter. I don't have to live in guilt, feeling regret, feeling a burden. Oh, maybe I should have known this earlier. I would not have done certain things in my life. Don't worry, everything comes to us at the right time. Knowledge comes to us at the right time. And from the time we get it and we feel that, yes, I want to live this higher way of life, we can change. Effort has to be put. Sometimes effort is more required because of past habits. But Purushartha we have right now, which is why we remember these festivals are to remind us. The real lamp, when we light, darkness goes, right? Darkness is ignorance. And that ignorance only causes all papa. In photography, they say, when you develop the photograph, so negatives are developed in the dark. Earlier days, that film was there, negative film, and then you put it in the camera and then take the picture and then go into a dark room and then develop that negative and a photograph print will come. Negatives are developed in the dark. So ignorance is that darkness. A lamp is lit, meaning the lamp of knowledge is lit. It will remove this darkness and then illumines what is the truth. Same way, from the moment we come to know what is dharma, how to live, we start doing satsang, then we start living the right way of life. Let go of the wrong way and don't worry about whatever has happened in the past. Whenever that result will come, we will deal with it with great dignity, saying, okay, I must have done something. Now I am ready to face it. Bhagavan, I am at your feet. I have surrendered to you. Whatever you give, that is a prasad. One goes through it in dignity, exhausted, finished. There is no fear of Yama after that. No fear of hell, no fear of suffering. What will happen to me after death? Nothing. Bhagavan is there now in my heart. Bhagavan is there at the time of death. Bhagavan will be there afterwards also. And Vedanta says you and I are one with the Lord essentially. So the more one contemplates on that, this ignorance goes. That is a lamp of knowledge. That is a lamp of contemplation, steady contemplation when one does. All body identification gone, all fear destroyed. So when it is said this person will not go to the Yamaloka, or this person will not be troubled by Yama, body will definitely die. It has to drop, but the fear will not be there. So this is Naraka Chaturdashi. Then it has also got associated with Narakasura. The same principle gets demonstrated in the story of Narakasura. Narakasura also is called Bhaumasura. He is born to Prithvi Mata, and he is Asura, does tapasya, gets lots of powers, and he defeats the kings on this earth, defeats Indra, throws him out of his capital Amravati, goes and occupies that, captures 16,000 princes. He wants to do some big yajna whereby he will offer all of them in Bali. And he thinks that by doing that he will become immortal. So Bhagwan Krishna was approached by Bhuma Devi, Mother Earth, saying that I am not able to bear the atrocities and the adharma and the kind of suffering that he is bringing to people and to all the beings. I am feeling more and more burdened. He is my own son, but this is how he is. Please get rid of him and lighten my burden. That is one plea that goes to Bhagwan. Other plea that goes to Bhagwan is from the 16,000 princes saying, please liberate us. He is going to kill us and he has captured us, kidnapped us. So Bhagwan goes with Satyabhama. He sits on his Garuda and he goes to Satyabhama, with Satyabhama, to this Amravati, and this whole description is given that how this Narakasura has fortified his place. So there are various obstructions, there is cyclones, and then there is water barrier, and then there are some terrible creatures who are there, and all these barriers, one by one, fire is there. So all these different barriers are there, and Bhagwan cuts through each of these, finally reaches at Amravati where this Narakasura is hiding. Hiding meaning he is living there. And he thought that nobody can pierce all these, and I am, what do we say, not defeatable, and I am immortal. I am going to be immortal very soon. I will do this yajna. So he was sitting in his intoxicated state. Mother, it is called. But Bhagwan cut through everything and he reached there. And there was a fierce battle between Bhagwan and Narakasura. And finally, with his Sudarshan Chakra, Bhagwan cuts Narakasura's head. He is killed. Now, when he is killed, all the 16,000 princes, they go to Bhagwan and they take his refuge and they say, you please accept us, we take your refuge. Society is not going to accept us. So Bhagwan agrees to marry all of them. Now we have to understand that Bhagwan is not an ordinary human being. We in our delusion think that he is an ordinary human being. He is Bhagwan who is there in that form. He is an avatar. Avatar is every moment aware of its divine nature. Avatar is not whichever form the Lord may take. It is Bhagwan who has come in that form. He is not limited by that form. Ajopisan navyayatma bhutanam ishwaropisan prakritim swam adhisthaya sambhavami atma mayaya. By his own will, controlling the prakriti, that unborn Lord, who is the Lord of the entire universe, bhutanam ishwaropisan, that Lord takes a form. No human being can marry 16,000 people. Imagine even to spend time with each of them, one minute, if you have to spend also, how many 16,000 minutes it will be. So it's not that he is a human being who married 16,000, and so people say, if Krishna had 16,008 wives, why can't I have? Or you can't manage one only, where will you handle 16,008? And all of them were so happy Not one person complained. Bhagwan manifested himself in 16,000 forms, married all of them, built 16,000 houses for each of them, I mean for all of them. And it is Ishvara only who was living, and those 16,000 princes, they are symbols of Jiva. Vedantically speaking, they are thought varieties and consciousness. Every thought is married to consciousness. Without that, it can't live. There is no existence of thought without that, actually. And these were held captive by Narakasura. Who is this Narakasura? The son of Prithvi. This body is made up of earth. The predominant element we may say is water, but the human body's different unique characteristic is earth. And that's why it smells, because earth is the smell is associated with earth. And so when we sweat, etc., the body will stink and smell. So body is made up of earth, and identification with the body, the ego that rises is Narakasura. And that Narakasura captures all our potential, 16,000 thought varieties, potentials of human beings are all trapped. That has to be liberated. How? When ego is surrendered, ego is destroyed. And how it will be destroyed? With Sudarshan, with the right vision. That I am not this ego, I am that infinite consciousness. Then one surrenders to Bhagavan. Then that ego is destroyed. And one attains. So interesting, now the place where ego was living, Narakasura was living, is called Amravati. Ego thinks it is immortal, it has achieved everything, or there is nobody who can defeat me. That pride comes of youth, of power, of money, of some talents, anything, intoxication, popularity. One gets intoxicated and one thinks I am the supreme, I am the greatest. That has to get destroyed. Psychologically, that pulls us down, and that has to be destroyed, and Bhagavan does it. So on this day, we also worship Bhagavan Krishna and surrender our ego to Bhagavan, liberate our thoughts. So today, this is what we will do, is we will remember Bhagavan Krishna and pray to him that Bhagavan, you please liberate us from this body identification. A very unique situation is this, where the mother only goes and tells the Lord that please destroy this Narakasura. We have to be willing to destroy this ego. Otherwise, we are attached to it, then that is where lifetimes go because of this ego. So today, let us pray to Bhagavan with this bhavana. So I'm sharing one picture of Bhagavan Krishna. It's a general picture. That Narakasura Vadha picture I am not sharing because that Krishna Bhagavan's face we can't see very clearly, and the Narakasura is dead. The Chakra is there, and Satyabhama is there, Garuda is there. All those things are there. But in that, Bhagavan's face will be so small, can't see anything properly. So might as well meditate on the Saumya Rupa of Bhagavan Krishna. Sit erect, the head, the neck, and the spine in a straight line. Close your eyes gently. Relax the shoulders. Let your hands be in your lap, palms facing the sky. Let there be a pleasant smile on your face. Come to a comfortable posture. Let there not be any strain in any part of the body. Thank Bhagwan for all the blessings and the challenges that we have. They are to help us to evolve from human to divine. Be grateful for this wonderful human life, this great opportunity to live with self-awareness, to live dharma, to do sadhana, and to end this very cycle of birth and death. So sincerely thank Bhagwan for this human life. No matter how we have lived our life, there may be ups and downs. There may be things which we may like, which we may regret. Let go of all those feelings. In gratitude, just thank Bhagwan and pray that may I learn my lessons, may I live for the better henceforth. May my actions be illumined by the right knowledge. Feel happy that you have a human body. It is a very rare blessing. When the next human body comes, one doesn't know. Suggest to the mind that for the next 30 minutes I am steady and still without any movements. I am alert, awake, and quiet. For the next 30 minutes, I am only a devotee or a seeker. All the other roles can wait. As we say so, take a deep breath in. As we say hum, exhale slowly and relax the body. Every breath that we take reminds us, I am that infinite consciousness. So hum, I am not this deham. I am not this body. Exhale all the air. So so oh, um, let your exhalation be longer than inhalation. So so continue to breathe at your own pace. In the space between the two eyebrows or in your heart, visualize a circle of white light This will help us to focus as clearly as you can. Visualize a circle of white light in the space between the two eyebrows or in your heart. Invoke the auspicious form of your Sadguru. If you don't have, worship the Lord as the light. Feel that you are in front of your Sadguru. Offer some flowers at the feet of the Sadguru. Bow down, touch your head to the feet of the Sadguru. May the grace of the Sadguru be with us. Lead us, guide us, and protect us. It is the knowledge that the Sadguru gives that helps us to drop the body identification. Frees us from Yama, from the cycle of birth and death. Repose this form of Sadguru back into your heart. Invoke the most auspicious form of Bhagavan Krishna. On the full moon night, Bhagavan is seated near a gently flowing stream on a black rock. There are many cows near him, all around him. Beautiful flowers have blossomed. There is a peacock near the feet of Bhagavan. Everyone is spellbound by the gentle flute that Bhagavan plays. The golden crown with a peacock feather. Bhagavan has curly black hair. Mark of a U on the forehead. His eyes looking at us lovingly. There's a flute on the lips of Bhagavan. There's a gentle smile on his face. There are golden earrings. Bhagavan wears ornaments on his chest. Pearl necklace. There are ornaments on his arms, on his wrists. He's dressed in an orange pitambar. Angavastra. There is a yellow dhoti. Bhagwan is seated on a black rock. His right foot is on the ground. The left foot is resting on his right knee. There's a beautiful flower garland on his chest, up to his feet. There are anklets on the feet of Bhagwan. Feel that you are at the feet of Bhagwan, completely surrendered. With all devotion, let us chant. Chidanandarupaya Vishvotpatyadihetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Sri Krishnaya Vayam Namaha. We prostrate to Bhagavan Sri Krishna, who is of the nature of Sachidanand, Brahma, who is the very Ishvara, who creates, sustains and destroys this world. He removes all our sorrows and afflictions, called as Tapatraya. Vasudevasutam Devam Kamsachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Salutations to Bhagavan Krishna, who is the Jagadguru, the son of Vasudeva, who is most effulgent, who is the destroyer of Kamsa, Chanura, Narakasura, who brings great delight to Devaki. To that Lord is our salutation. With all sincere bhavana that Bhagavan, please help us to surrender the ego. We are at your feet. Let our body identification be destroyed. Let the Jiva Bhava be dissolved. With your Sudarshan Chakra, please kill this Narakasura and free all the thoughts trapped by this ego. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. 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 Shri Krishna Sharanam. Shri Krishna Sharanam. Continue to chant mentally. Krishna means one who is most attractive, charming, Krishna is the consciousness in us. In fact, we are that consciousness. We live as consciousness is the very purpose of life. To drop body identification is the purpose of sadhana. This body is made up of 7 elements: blood, bones, marrow, fat, flesh, skin. To live in the body as the body is surely hell. What comes out of the body is only dirt and filth. Body has to be cleaned, has to be washed, has to be fed. It is afflicted by the disease of hunger and thirst. To think that I am this body and to live as a jiva is to live in Naraka. Feel that the ego which is living in this body is the Narakasura. Bhagavan has come on his Garuda, that is satsang, with Satyabhama, meaning one who lives with truth and integrity. Bhagavan came out of his compassion. Sincerely pray to Bhagavan that, O Lord, please destroy this Narakasura. Feel that the Sudarshan Chakra of the Lord comes and kills this ego. The head is severed from the body. The body falls down dead. I am the consciousness that was there before the body, that is there in the body, that remains after the body. Asangoham, asangoham, asangoham punah punaham. Satchidanandarupoham. Ahamevahamavyayaha. Detached I am, detached I am, detached I am. Again and again, let me detach from the BMI, from the three bodies. Remind myself that I am of the nature of Satchidanand. Krishna also is Satchidanand. Krishna is my own self. I am one with Krishna. I alone am. I am changeless. Asangoham, asangoham, asangoham punah punah. Satchidanandarupoham. Ahamevahamavyayaha. By the grace of Bhagavan Krishna, may we realize this essential oneness, our immortal nature, and may we be free from the cycle of birth and death. Offer some flowers at the feet of Bhagavan Krishna. Perform a pradakshina of Bhagavan. Come to prostrate at the feet of Bhagavan. Get up and embrace Bhagavan. Feel the love and compassion of the Lord. For many, many lives we have wandered away from the Lord. It is the time to return to Bhagavan. to be one with the Lord. Feel His grace pervading your entire being. And resolve that henceforth I live as an instrument of the divine, not as the ego. Work happens through me, not by me. I am an instrument, Bhagavan is the doer. This lamp of surrender, may it brightly light in our life and illumine our actions. Be aware of your breath. Repose Bhagavan back into your heart. Be aware of your body. Be aware of the happenings around you. We pray for everybody's well-being. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Sarve Santu Niramayah. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhat Bhavet. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya. Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya. Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Rub your palms, place them on the face, gently open the eyes. Naraka Chaturdashi is also the day to show firebrand or sparkles to the ancestors. It is called Ulkadan. It's a very important aspect of our ancestor worship. So we should not forget that. I'm just sharing one shloka that generally we chant when the Ulkadan is done. So today definitely go out in the evening and light the sparkles. See, many of these works, they explain why this firebrand is held. Men with firebrands in their hands should show the way to the Pitrus with the mantra that I will show in the next slide. May those men in my family who were cremated and those who had no cremation performed for them and those that were burnt only by resplendent fire without religious rites, may they reach the highest state. May those Pitrus who leaving the world of Yama came for the Mahalaya Shraddha in the Shraddha Paksha, find their way by the brilliant light of the firebrands and reach their own worlds. This is the shloka. Tula samste sahasramshau pradoshe bhutadarshayoho ulka hasta narakuryuhu pitrunam margadarshanam अग्निदग्धाश्च ये जीवाः येऽप्यदग्धा कुले मम उज्ज्वलज्योतिषा दग्धा ते यान्तु परमां गतिम् यमलोकं परित्यज्य आगता ये महालये उज्ज्वलज्योतिषा वर्त्मा प्रपश्यन्तो व्रजन्तु ते. These three shlokas you can chant. I will share them on the WhatsApp in some time. And burst the crackers, show the firebrand, and celebrate Deepavali. Shubha Naraka Chaturdashi. Hari Om.